And I realized that that was the second gift that God has given me, was given to me, but for the 6 months of her pregnancy, my selfishness, the only thing that came out of my mouth to her those 6 months was to terminate the pregnancy. Yeah. For the 6 months, I was just pressured to just, you know what, just being selfish, thinking about myself, like, I'm too young for this, you know, I can't deal with this, you know, but with the honesty, I was just thinking, you know, I want to be able to go partying, you know, go cruising, go with her, with him. So, and now I realize, man, I don't know how she stood with me. You know, how she stayed with me throughout those times that, you know, now that I see it. If she would have gone through the whole termination out, I would have never forgiven myself. And now that I see my daughter, that she's going to be 7. And I see her and she's like a replica of me, and she's a star student, and if she would have gone through that, I would have never experienced this. You know, but I know at that time I was blind, but that's why I always remember to that night on the SOAR radio that day, I was tired. I mean, I know the whole subject about it was about love. And I didn't know love. Till that day, I'm sorry guys, it's just because I've never ever told anybody about this. Just me and my wife now. So, to this day, something makes me feel guilty that I see my daughter. You know, that I see her and I wanted to pretty much terminate her, not knowing why, or you know, yeah, you know, I'm being selfish, but you know, just selfish. But you know, even though, okay, she was born then, we was born. You know, and our relationship, our marriage was okay, you know, but we kind of noticed that something was missing. You know, yeah, you know, I thought that working, you know, providing for her, have a home for her, car, clothes, that was enough, but it wasn't. You know, something was missing, big. You know, yeah, I used to say, yeah, I love you, but my heart was empty. It was empty, and it took 8 years. 8 years that Rocio came and told me about the sores. You know, and I was like, what is that? Sores. You know, will they have Bible study? Will they going to start with Bible study? You know, do you want to go? What do you think? Well, you know, there's something we've been missing. Maybe is that, you know, we need some type of, some guidance, some type of faith, something that we just look at, like, you know, it's unstable. We need something that will really help us, you know, with the spirituality that we don't have. You know, so I know they were having Bible studies on, you know, Fridays. Yeah, Fridays. And I know the first time we were coming over here, we got into a big fight. You know, and we were honest, I don't even know why. I don't even know why. But I believe, you know, and I've talked to Rocio about that, you know what? I believe that, I think it was the enemy trying to just pushing us down, like, no, don't go. You know, because for so long, he was keeping me down and my family. And to this day, still my family is struggling. You know, and the first time we came here, you know, the Bible studies, you know, it was good. You know, he brought it pretty good. You know, so okay, and then he brought us over here to the church. When we walked into the church, you know, at first I was like, what am I doing here? Everybody's jumping and happy, and, you know, it's like, and here I come, like a demon walking into, you know, pretty much heaven to feel comfortable, you know, and I did feel comfortable. But, you know, it was like, okay, you know, we have to open our hearts. You know, it was really hard. So the second time we got into another big fight, and this was pretty bad. You know, my kids were looking at me like, you know, why are we fighting? You know, stuff like that. But you know what? And Rocio was like, well, you see, that's more of a reason we have to go. We came again, you know, and again, it started feeling kind of weird again. You know, but you know what? We have to be open to it. You know, if we don't give it a chance, nothing's going to happen, because ultimately we have a choice. You know, we have a choice. And ever since, we've been here. You know, for so long I had those doubts, and now, I mean, sometimes I feel like a hypocrite being here because of so many years that I doubted him, and, you know, I cursed at him, and now that, you know, and I feel in my heart that he did forgive me, and I'm here, and here with everybody here with you guys, that, you know, we have a long journey to go, and hopefully, you know, one day, we could all be in that city of gold that, you know, Christ has promised us.